Hi everybody, my name's Jennie Briese. I studied social work at the University of Sunshine Coast as a mature age student, and since then have also completed a graduate certificate in higher education learning and teaching, and am currently studying a graduate diploma of Indigenous research and I chose to study social work because of my life experience. I became a mother at just 16, and by the age of 21 had 3 children. I found it really difficult to break the patterns that I had fallen into around life choices, life circumstances, learning to live in poverty rather than trying to rise above poverty. And I wanted more for my life than being welfare dependent. And it's not that I could call it that at the time, but I knew that I was dependent on a pension. And I knew that I wasn't setting a great example for my children. So I chose to study because I wanted to walk alongside other people who had experienced childhood trauma, domestic violence, marginalisation from society as a young single mother in an era where we were very much frowned upon and targeted by the wider population. So receiving the scholarship meant that I was able to use it to pay for things that I normally wouldn't have been able to do. For example, parking on campus. I really struggled to pay for parking because it was so expensive, but the nearest free car park was quite some distance away, and I was on the Sunshine Coast, and you know, the humidity there I found to be quite draining. So that was really problematic for me, as were the bus services at the time. So I used the scholarship to be able to pay for parking a semester at a time, which was a lot cheaper than paying day by day. I used the scholarship to purchase textbooks that I otherwise was constantly either borrowing or re-borrowing from the library, or, you know, working extra. One of the jobs I did was bond cleaning on a weekend, so it meant that I was actually able to stop doing that job on a weekend and still have the money to purchase my textbooks, and instead be able to actually spend more time being present with my children and my family and doing things with them. I have really enjoyed my relationship with the project. It is an incredible project that opens so many doors for students who are in receipt of the scholarship. I particularly enjoyed meeting Rotarians and sharing stories with the Rotarians around life, studies, what Rotary is about and what Rotary do, how Rotary operate and give to, you know, such incredible causes like the scholarship. I particularly enjoyed being able to speak as a guest at Rotary dinners and share my journey to give back to Rotary and say thank you for the scholarship and for what it meant for me and my family. In that, there were always people who wanted to know more, who, you know, were so deeply touched by the fact that someone was able to stand in their presence and articulate how grateful they were for the scholarship and what it meant for them. And I guess in that, possibly finding that sense of knowing where, you know, we are reinforcing for Rotarians that what they are doing is a beautiful thing that we are grateful for. I think that so often we give money to different causes without really knowing where it goes or how it's spent or what it means to the recipients. And I have really enjoyed being able to be humble in that space to say thank you and to share how absolutely grateful I still am for having received that scholarship. And that's meant that I've been able to stay involved with the program and have been invited to different functions to talk to current recipients of the scholarship and to encourage them to keep going on their journey when it gets hard, or to network more with the Rotarians that they're involved with, and to give back to Rotary. Reciprocity is one of my core values as an Aboriginal woman, so being able to give back to Rotary is something that I particularly enjoy doing and appreciate having the opportunity to continue doing.